The sun burned high over the land of Israel, but its warmth brought no comfort. The people were suffering. For 20 years, King Jabin of Canaan had ruled over them with an iron fist, his cruel general Sisera enforcing his will with an army of 900 iron chariots. The roads were unsafe. Villages were abandoned. The Israelites had turned from Yahweh, and now they were paying the price. But in the midst of their despair, there was a woman, a prophetess, who sat beneath a great palm tree, where the people gathered to hear her wisdom. Her name was Deborah. She was no ordinary judge. Yahweh had given her power not just to settle disputes, but to lead. She saw the pain of her people, heard their cries, and she knew. The time for deliverance had come. One day, Deborah summoned a man named Barak, a mighty warrior from the tribe of Naphtali. As he approached, she spoke with unwavering authority. Yahweh, the God of Israel, commands you. Gather 10,000 men from Naphtali and Zebulun. Go to Mount Tabor, and there I will deliver Sisera into your hands. Barak's heart pounded. He knew of Sisera's army. His chariots were unstoppable on the battlefield. His men were ruthless. But here stood Deborah, a woman with unshakable faith, telling him to march against this invincible force. He hesitated. His voice wavered as he answered, "If you go with me, I will go. But if you do not go with me, I will not go." Deborah's eyes burned with fierce determination. "I will go with you," she said, "but because you doubt, the honor of this victory will not be yours. Yahweh will give Sisera into the hands of a woman." Barak swallowed his pride. He knew Yahweh had spoken through Deborah, and so he obeyed. With 10,000 warriors behind him, Barak ascended Mount Tabor, waiting for Yahweh's command. Meanwhile, Sisera, hearing of the rebellion, laughed. "They think they can stand against me?" he sneered. He ordered his 900 chariots to roll into battle, their wheels gleaming under the sun, their iron frames crushing the earth beneath them. Sisera's army moved like an unstoppable force. Dust billowed into the air, war cries echoed across the plains. The Israelites held their ground, watching, waiting, and then it happened. The sky darkened. A low rumble shook the earth. The heavens opened, and the rain fell. It wasn't just rain, it was a storm, a flood. The battlefield turned into a sea of mud. The mighty iron chariots, once feared by all, became useless, their wheels sinking, their horses panicking. The Canaanite soldiers, slipping and stumbling, became easy prey for Barak's warriors. The Israelites charged down from the mountain like a raging fire. They cut through the enemy ranks, driving them back in terror. The great army of Sisera was destroyed, but Sisera himself, the mighty general, fled. Breathless and covered in sweat, Sisera ran for his life. He reached the tent of Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, a woman he thought was an ally. "Please," he gasped, "hide me. They are coming." Jael, calm and calculating, led him inside. She offered him milk, covered him with a blanket, and spoke gently. "Rest, my lord. You are safe here." Exhausted, Sisera collapsed into a deep sleep. Jael stood over him, her expression unreadable. This was the man who had oppressed Israel, the man who had slaughtered her people, the man whom Yahweh had delivered into her hands. Her fingers tightened around the handle of a tent peg. Slowly, she lifted the hammer, and with one mighty strike, she drove the peg through his skull. The great general, feared by all of Israel, was dead. Not long after, Barak arrived at Jael's tent, still in pursuit of Sisera. She stepped forward, eyes steady, and spoke the words that would fulfill Deborah's prophecy. "Come, I will show you the man you seek." Barak entered, and there lay Sisera, lifeless, slain by the hand of a woman. When Deborah heard the news, she and Barak lifted their voices in a song of praise to Yahweh. They sang of his power, of the storm that crushed the enemy, of the warriors who rose to fight. And above all, they sang of Jael, the woman whom Yahweh had used to bring final victory. For 40 years Israel knew peace under Deborah's leadership. The roads were safe once more. The people were free. And so, the story of Deborah, the warrior prophetess, was written in history, a testament to the power of faith, the courage of a leader, and the justice of Yahweh. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you, and see you soon.